Oh, it's working now. Cool. You should be able to hear me now. Oh, okay. So, thank you for tuning in to the best stream you'll ever be a part of. Now, I'm thinking you guys came here to see some quality chess. If you are here to see quality chess, you're probably in the wrong place. If you're here to see quality chess, go watch Gotham, go watch Hikaru, go watch Naroditsky. I'm going to show you terrible chess. I'm going to show you how you shouldn't play chess. I'm also going to be pushing for 1400. If you go into my account right now, you can clearly see that I am a pathetic, measly 1370 as of right now. Let's try to change that. I'm going to play a new game. It's going to be a rapid game. Are you guys ready? Because frankly, I don't know if I'm ready. Can I get some chat activity? I don't know if there's anybody still here. I see my tool is showing me 3 concurrent viewers. I'm just going to assume that that's true and not a lie. Let's just do a couple puzzles while we wait for people to be active. Actually, let me do a puzzle storm. Just a little bit of a warm-up here. Check here. What's the chess site called? Chess.com. Wait, what the heck? What am I looking at? Am I tripping? I could be tripping. What is this puzzle? Oh, that was the correct solution? It's a weird puzzle. am so bad today, what? Oh. So bad. Okay, so maybe another storm. I'll do just another storm, and then with that little warm-up I'm going to play a game. How does that sound? The viewers we have right now, we have 3 viewers. Very happy about that. Anyway, another storm. Okay. Do we still have 3 viewers? Epic. I think it's about time I play a game. A real game. A game of realness. I know I have and I have Juju. Who else do I have here? Who's the 3rd viewer? Mysterious, elusive, fabled 3rd viewer. Show thyself, if thou darest. invisible. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, I'm not gonna waste the entire night waiting. Let's play. I have the white pieces against Stanelle 1. Let's play d4. I'm going for my favorite London opening. And he takes the best approach, playing c4. I'm going to play c3. I'm securing my center using pawns. He wants to expand on this side of the board. I don't want to allow that. So I think I'm going to play a4. Now he wants this. If I put my bishop here, he pushes, I go here. I'm not very unhappy about that, so I think either I'm playing this or that. If I go with my knight here, I feel like he's going to put a bishop there. I don't want that. I'm going to put my bishop here. Now if he pushes here, I'm just going back this way with the bishop. I'm going to place my knight here. Okay, so he wants my bishop. I wouldn't mind him taking my bishop if I get to open up my rook. Oh. What is he going for? I don't know. I'm going to place a knight in the center. I'm also very sneakily threatening that, so now he takes my rook. He's going to take this to destabilize my center. And he's immediately starting to attack it, but what I'm going to do now is if I bust this open right now and we have a trade of rooks, I can take this pawn. I can go there to offer a trade of queens and try to restabilize my center. If I go here right now to defend my center, he can play something like this. So maybe it's best if I engage in this action right now. Because after all, wow, tough. I can put pressure on this pawn if I go here. By opening the king, so he can go like this, and if I take, he takes with the bishop, activating it into my queen. Maybe I could rotate over here. No, that wouldn't do. I feel like my bishop here is kind of misplaced. And he could take it, but he could also hold it in for a moment. I don't really want to lose that pawn. If I go here right now, I also have this. So if I go here right now, I'm stabilizing my center quite well. I'm also giving him a chance to do that. Maybe I have queen here, because then there's a chance if he goes like...
Oh no.
Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced.
My debit card.
Add. If I stabilize my center and he goes here, I might want to play something like this, hitting this pawn. Because then how is he going to defend it? He might move the king over here. I feel like that's a little bit of a commitment. And if he goes here, after something like h3, I can actually take that pawn, take that. So I think f4 here is a very safe move to play. Now, how will my opponent respond? Has a bit of space here on the queen side. The dark squares are covered by the pawns. This bishop is a little bit sad. I feel like this bishop is much better, and this one was so staring into a bunch of pawns. I need to find a way to develop this knight, but I think for right now it's best if I consolidate my center with f4. I'm probably going to play something like this instead. Oh, okay, so he plays h3. I'm thinking about going straight up here to attack that. Because I really want my queen developed as well. If I go here, he can't do this because I can still take that pawn. If I go here, he probably realizes that and goes for something like this. It's dark because of the motion sensor. So I think I definitely want my queen on this side of the board. And maybe even bring a knight into the attack. I don't know. I feel like queen g4 is a bit rushed. But it would force my opponent to do something inconvenient, I think. So maybe I'll do it. Unless I go g4 and he goes g5. In g4 he goes g5. But I'm not really scared about g5. If anything, I feel like g5 might be helping me, but I need to get my pieces developed. So I'm going to play... I also really want to castle. Like, I would love to castle this way. I don't think that would be the biggest problem. I feel like I would love to have a knight here also, so I'm going to put my knight here. Just going to be patient with it, try to play like a grandmaster. So queen g4, I'm thinking is hitting this and that. So is this a threat? Because if he takes that, I feel like he might be running into a little bit of trouble. Wow, that is well spotted. I can use this to open the center, but then he can give a check and I can go here and hit. Wow. Apologize for the darkness. Is the motion sensor turns off automatically when... Oh, Sanjay, I'm so sorry. This game looks terrible so far. Of course, this is the pawn that I care more about since it's right in front of my king. In quite a bit of trouble here. But maybe... What am I stupid? If I put the queen to defend the pawn, then it's gonna come here and take the bishop. Put my king here. So this way I can just kick the queen and go over here, and who's really touching my king? But then when this side opens, I don't know about that. This is a terrible London game. I think I'm playing king f2. King f2 is an insane move, I know, but at least I can... And then my idea being queen g4 here, so... If he goes over here, I really wouldn't like that. Okay, he's taking the pawn, of course. I'm so dumb. I mean, what is wrong with me? Why just leave everything hanging? Well, might as well activate the knight, right? Might as well activate the knight. Love to put it here. Of course he's going for this because he sees that it's weak. I was planning to put a knight there anyway. I would really like this queen to get out. Now I'm kind of regretting the move king f2. What's the 8? Struggling to focus again. Playing a terrible, one of the worst games I've ever played in a while. I can't believe I'm doing so badly. It goes a few moves back, right? Like, back here, I just didn't ask myself, like, what's loose in my position? And if I just take a moment, obviously it's this and this. By putting the knight here, I stop myself from defending it with the queen. Why did I not even ask myself what's weak in my position? At least the queen is out, so now maybe I get to play queen g4. This check, I don't know, I'll just move my king out of the way. It's not really a threat, so I can play queen g4. So of course I'm threatening this. If he pushes the pawn, I don't know, I might sack my bishop for some semblance of activity. Okay, he moves the king over. Which seems good. This freaking light is going to be the end of me. So I think I think maybe I want to open this file and I want to put a rook there. This rook. It's not a great game, guys. I'm doing terribly right now. think I can move my king over here. Next up to set that up. I'm just trying to hold on for dear life at this point, honestly. If my opponent plays this... What? That actually makes sense. I would have traded that knight off too. He wants to take my pawn. Jesus. This is awful. Behold, the generational throw. I guess I have to take it back. I know he's gonna play check and win my pawn. I'm really not happy about that. Yeah, you should absolutely try to play chess. It's a wonderful game, and don't play like me. Just a word of advice. Yeah, pretty much. How do you know that? Okay, now I have to open this up now. If I want any chance of winning. I've got this pawn coming, this whole idea. This guy has more than 15 minutes on his clock, what the heck? I'm going for this. That was my idea, right? I take the bishop. Oh, I'm so wait, am I stupid? I'm not. I'm like kinda smart actually. Can I take that? Wait a minute. Am I actually kinda smart? I can't even do this. But I feel like that's not as good. If I do this... What? How did I win that? There's no simplifier won that. Okay, that's not brilliant. Come on, chess.com. That's not brilliant. I get it. It looks like a rook sacrifice. It's not. Come on, chess.com. I was actually looking at two different ideas here. Like I think, and you know, some ideas over here for giving this check. He moves out of the way. I give a check. I don't know, king moves out, I give another check or something. Wait, what was their brilliant move? It says they had a brilliant move. Huh? Okay, so that was apparently brilliant. And what was the idea? Take the rook? Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. Take the rook, take, the queen gets taken, and I can resign after that. Yeah, queen takes f2 is also what I saw. After taking this bishop, I realized that I probably made a mistake. So I love how my opponent with 16 minutes here on the clock doesn't even consider this. But I mean, who can really blame? I mean, I made some pretty stupid mistakes, like all the way back. Here, this was not a good decision because, of course, the idea is that after takes, I put my bishop on a nice square, but they can just take this first. Also, 92. Terrible move. Terrible move. And they spotted the fork. So here's what I'm thinking. Because this dude played very well until, like, there. Dude played a really good game until this. Like, this critical moment here is where they had to be a tactical machine and they didn't see it. So either one of two things. This guy is genuinely good and he just had a stroke. Or he was, I don't know, using an engine up until this point. I got lucky. I got really lucky. I wasn't supposed to win that, but I did. And, I mean, what? King e8. Just admitting defeat, I guess. So now I guess I'm 1378. You know what that means, guys? I'm switching accounts. I'm also switching to my other screen so you guys won't see the info I'm about to put in. And welcome back. So this account is rated, I think, 1374. Yeah, this one is 1374. I'm not smurfing, guys. Trust me, I'm not smurfing. I'm just, it's an ego thing. My ego is very fragile, so I always play on the lower rated account. Let's play another game and see what happens. This time I'm playing with the black pieces. Let's play delicious Carocane opening. I'm always very weirded out by this idea. Like, are you trying to go for a 4-move checkmate or something? And now, of course, I have to watch out because since this bishop is here putting pressure on my pawn, that's not a big threat because I can just put a knight here. Also, there's no pawn here, so at that point I'm not necessarily considering this whole idea. But it does take me out of my opening prep, so what I would do here is just... I mean, knights before bishop, right? Knights before... just as I say knights before bishop. I'm going to... I mean, I know where this knight wants to go, so... in this knight. And since I'm setting up on the light squares, I might just trade this off and set it up inside of... Does he want me to play knight d4? Is this some kind of trap I'm falling into? Does he have some sort of hidden mating idea? 94. I don't know, takes. I guess I can give this check. Oh wait, is the idea 94 takes, then give this check and force me to lose my queen? Oh my god. I mean, if that's the idea, then what a move, right? I think I can probably set it up with a6 though, right? Then I can go for this. Also, you guys know my favorite move of all time is a6. At the same time, I'm considering e6 because I wanted to play that anyway, so I can get my bishop out. And e6 would set it up because after 94 takes, check, the king can move up. So that's also something to consider. I think I'm just going to play e6, solidifying my center, setting this up. He's probably going to play h3 because, of course, he's going to play h3. I mean, it would be bananas to allow my knight here now that this is an option. Okay, yeah, so he's solidifying, fortifying his knight. Which is a very wise idea, honestly. I mean, do I just develop a knight? Do I go for aggressive? I feel like that's a bit much if I go for aggressive, because what am I even threatening? Nothing, I'm threatening nothing. I just want to be calm, just be calm and put my pieces on good squares. Just put my pieces on good squares. This I feel like is too much because I'm running into... So I think my... Knights before bishops, guys. Knights before bishop. Just keep it nice and simple. This guy's following principles, so I'm gonna do the same too. He's probably gonna castle. Now where do I want my bishop? This pins that pawn, which is always a nice motif. This overprotects my knight, but there's no bishop coming here, so I really don't see the point. This targets that, which might be an idea in the future. So I think I'm gonna put my bishop on d6. Am I opening myself to any kind of fork tactic or something? I don't think I am. If anything, he would be walking into a terrible situation. So I think the bishop on d6 is probably a good idea here. The good thing about these kinds of positions is he doesn't have an e-pawn, and I do, so I'm happy. Now, some kind of that. But then again, of course, I have to think about how I'm going to get a rook active on this file or something. Okay, he unpins himself, also pins this. At the moment he's not threatening to take this because the knight is defending it. My battery is low. Weird that. I can just keep it simple by castling. No need to make it too complicated. So the fact of the matter is, in this position, right now I'm better developed than my opponent, so... I mean, I have both of my bishops out. He doesn't. My knights are fighting for the center, I feel like, a little bit better than him. This knight would be nice to support an e-pawn if there was one. So he's a little bit cramped. I'd probably be considering h3 if I was him, though I don't know, this bishop just seems annoying and I would love to get it out of the position if it was me. I'm not sure though. Either way, my pawns are pointing this way, so of course I'm going this way probably. Hopefully. Then again, I don't feel like I'm well equipped for striking in the center with how I don't have a c-pawn. Oh, Mr. Scott, hey, what's up? I might put a rook down this semi-open file, who knows? Okay, he's striking straight in the center. Do I want to take this? He can take with the knight and get it developed, so I'm not really sure I want to do that. He could also just take and open the center and get activity for his bishop and his rook. I feel like if I'm taking, I'm helping my opponent there. Maybe the better idea here is to push that pawn and try to anchor it in with my e-pawn. Since my knights fight for the center, I'm really happy. He can still make his bishop come alive by pushing the pawn, but I feel like this pawn would be a little bit nice to attack. I mean, it's also just hanging. Blanky, what flag is that? What country? I'm from Venezuela. So I'm thinking probably pushing this is better. I feel like his position is going to stay a little cramped. He can then put his knight here though. I'm not sure how I like that, but then this is also a passed pawn. After it takes, I can anchor my pawn. I feel like I don't want to take this. I'm just helping my opponent develop if I take this. Bishop opens, everything comes alive. So I'm going to push. And then maybe e5 follows. Yep, so he is putting that knight in the center. Do I want to take? To take is a mistake, guys. He can take back with the queen and start getting a bunch of activity. I don't want him to take this bishop though, because this bishop is very lovely. I might be putting this bishop either here or here. If he goes there, that feels a little bit threatening, right? If I go here and he goes there, then he's threatening to take this like so, and I wouldn't be happy about that. So maybe I should make a little bit of a concession here and just... I know it is very dangerous in the center in that outpost, but at the same time, do I want him to develop his queen and get a bunch of activity everywhere? I'm not sure if I want that. And pushing this seems like a bit too much. So I'm probably playing the very depressing bishop e7. Wait, I can just take that, right? Why did I not even think about that? I can take this and open up this. Am I sure if I want to do that? Do I have something after that? Take. You know, he can probably take this at some point. Take, 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 take that. Just thinking positionally here, I think I'm going for that. Now, of course, he probably takes my bishop, and then it would be knight pair versus bishop pair. This bishop is kind of sad, though. Okay, so there we have it. We have some type of position here. Already I'm starting to think about bringing a piece over here. No, Light, don't go out. I need my stream to see me. Already I'm thinking about bringing a piece here. Waste some of my opponent's time, maybe. Also, maybe taking this, taking, and then going here, defending that, and also threatening to give a check. That wouldn't do a lot. The dark squared bishop? Yeah, I'm thinking about the dark squared bishop. I'm thinking... I feel like that's not very strong. Of course I want to keep pieces on the board, but going here seems like a nice idea, because I'm hitting two weak pawns. You can defend it with the queen. But then already I feel like maybe I can start getting pieces into the party. Maybe I can even push a pawn here to get my rook out. So maybe taking this is a good idea. He can undouble his pawns then. But I don't feel like that's going to help him very much. If I take this and he takes with the queen, to get a pawn pushed here, the queen has to go away. Probably going to like, wow, all of these squares are unavailable for the queen. So taking this and then pushing here to lift the rook seems like a decent idea. At the same time, I don't know about this pawn. What I know for sure is that if I go here, he has to defend. And then I can take that. And then I can go for this, right? If I go here, he goes there. He can take with the pawn. I can start opening things up a little bit. I think I'll take right away. It's a bit of a commitment, but if he takes with one of pawns, I can go here with my knight. If he takes with the queen, I can go for this whole F5 idea. I'm trying to, of course, lift the rook. I might even be trying to play F5. Sorry, F4. F5, F4. So I can bring my queen over. Oh, wow. Hold up. Something is cooking here. And it's not me. I'm not getting cooked. At least I don't think I am. So now I've given my opponent something to think about. Now watch this. F5 hangs a pawn. I'm so stupid. I was just about to straight up hang a pawn, no questions asked. Maybe I can bring a knight over here. I would hang this, but at the same time, no, because if he goes here and takes, I can take that. So I feel like this is probably pretty strong. to then follow it up with this. That does hang this though. But I'm not sure if he would be able to survive all of this nonsense. Like if I go here and he takes that, I feel like that's a bit much and he's about to get hooked. So this is coming. So of course knight here to block that. Can he take my bishop? But I can just move it over here. He shouldn't take this. That's not hanging, guys. I'm just saying. It would open up the bishop, which would be nice for him. So that might be actually one of the better moves. But I'm still going for this. And if he puts his queen here, I don't know. I'll take this or something. King is very open, but it's a little bit hard for me to exploit that. I just take this straight up and go here. But then he's got this. Oh, okay. So putting pressure, huh? Putting pressure, are we? I don't think we are, buddy. Five. How about that? Your queen has to go. And my queen is coming in, as well as my rook. You want this pawn? I'll give you that pawn. Playing with fire right now. The queen is ready to get over here. And of course I've got all sorts of threats. Like, right, if my queen goes here, like, let's say his queen goes here, which is a safe square. Oh, he's taking that pawn? Really? 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 He's taking that pawn? For real? On God? No cap? Wait, now I'm reconsidering some things. Queen here still looks very strong. He's lined up with my king. You are right about that. If you're right about one thing, it's that. I still want to put my queen here. I got an odd feeling he's probably gonna go here. And then this would be a nice little threat. Does he have any kind of check? Not really. Here, queen here. Where did my queen go after that? Here, threatens to pin. which is nice. This pawn can go here and fork me though. I can... I'm expecting this. And I'm thinking my queen is probably going to go back here. So I can finally get some kind of activity. The threat here being, of course, immediately to take this pawn. Of course, if he goes here, which I think is the best idea. The queen is going back here, and I still want to bring this rook over, but this queen is annoying, so I might have to kick it somehow. I'm going over here, so it's defended by this bishop, then go over there. Not sure. It also does hang a pawn, but I don't think hanging my a pawn is the biggest concern here right now. He's thinking about how to defend. I'm thinking he's gonna settle with this, and I've already thought it out a little bit. I mean, I think I am going to do this. I am also thinking about that, which is concerning as a possibility. I can kick his... Wait, I have this idea. I can go here after he goes and does that. And kick his queen out. Not to that square, that would be funny. I would be hitting my bishop though. As it stands right now though, all of these squares are controlled. So after I do this, he would either go here or take that. And then I would be free to take this. What I like is that he's taking his time right now. I really appreciate that. My idea is simple. I want to go here. Does he have some ideas to activate this bishop? Probably. And actually, that's what I was the most concerned about. If he does this, can I take the queen and then bring my other rook? Oh, no. I kick this queen, he takes this. Can I bring my other rook like that? I feel like something like that could work. Either way, my opponent is really taking some time here. Not exactly sure what he's looking at, but I understand this since all of this is coming. I would be scared too. And look at how beautifully this queen is struggling to infiltrate into my position. So my queen is going here. Very simple threat. He's probably going to push this pawn so that my bishop can no longer see his king. If I was a guessing man, that's what he would do. And I would probably respond by bringing my knight over here. Would that even be best? What about bringing the knight here? I don't know. I feel like that's loose. I feel like I shouldn't do that. That's probably a terrible idea. I definitely want to get my king here at some point. But me personally, I'm kicking this queen, defending my rook, and oh, okay. Like I said, I'm kicking this queen, defending my rook, and going for something. So, kick this queen, defend the rook, check, take. This bishop is hanging, which is awful. Here, take. Maybe now start bringing the rook. I'm a little bit concerned about this f5, so maybe I play f4 now. Where's that bishop going? Oh, wait, I think I found the move. I may just have found the move, guys. Where's this bishop going? Maybe take it. Should have kicked the queen first. Can I still do it? Can I still kick the queen and then go for all of this? He sees that this is hanging, of course. Can I kick the queen now? And then go for this? But if he takes and I kick the queen now, no, I can still take that. I can take that. I don't really care. My other rook is coming. With his queen off the board, then my rook is coming. I would be happy, and my battery is running low. I don't know, guys. I feel like I might be generationally fumbling it here. I only have a minute 49 left on the clock as well. My opponent is trying to figure out how to defend. Um, Something like this is coming. Of course, if he takes this, I go here. Takes, take this. I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. This is scary. I feel like it's scary for both of us. I need to do this. That's all I know. If he goes here, go here. I mean, this is hit, so he has to do something about that. Oh, but now he can bring the queen back. After I kick it, now he can bring it back. Can he? Still need to do that, of course. He brings his queen back. And I still have to bring my rook. Okay. That's why I needed to play this first. Rook is still coming. Queen comes back, rook is coming. I don't know, I want to give this check. Go here. What does that even do? Could my queen perhaps come there? But then a rook would be here. Wait, wait a minute. What? Does he see something that I don't? How is he surviving this? I don't think he is surviving this. So f5 immediately wasn't the right idea, but sorry, f4 immediately wasn't the right idea, but um, it looks like I'm winning here. If I was in the shoes of white right now, I don't think I would survive this. I don't see the right defense for white. That king is so cramped, the pieces, everything is scattered, he's undeveloped. Meanwhile, I have maximum activity, and it's all these points of material coming down to massacre him. Take, bishop takes, probably take with the queen, threatening this. He probably moves his rook over and kind of survives for a little bit. I do have to think about that. Like, check, takes with the bishop, I take with the queen. No. Then he's cooked, right? So he might resign or something. Look, he had so much more time than me, and now he's really struggling here. I think this one's going to be another win for me. Hopefully. Yeah, so he is going for that. Take, takey, take, threatening this, threatening that. If he goes here, I give this check, and what if I take with the knight? With the rook. No, that would be terrible. Just gonna keep it simple, take with the knight, activate my bishop. I'm also threatening this and that, but then he can do this. But then I can take that. So he's really thinking right now after takes, how is he gonna defend all of this? I don't think, I'm gonna be honest here, I don't think he has a way of defending all of this. This check covers that square. Hmm. This check might also do it. This check covers that square. If he goes here, I'm giving that check. Same if he goes there. If he goes here, can I give this check? Would that be a brilliant move? He's just as low on time as I am. Check, takes, that would be mate. Come on, take the rook. Take the rook. Come on, buddy, take the rook. Or resign, I don't care. What a game. What a game. Holy moly. Did he get a brilliant? It was a rook check, wasn't it? What? Did you send an empty message or are the emojis just failing to load on my screen? Oh, party emojis. Yeah, let's go. Brilliant move. I mean, yeah. Oh, wait. F4 immediately was the right idea? Oh, ho, ho. Well. Look at this attacking genius. Look at this attacking genius that I am. Okay, I blundered a draw. Fuck you. Fuck you. I mean, what else needs to be said, guys? I'm obviously Mikhail Tal, the 2.0 version, the reincarnation. I come from another reality. They call me the alien Gambit. I go on the board and I just can't stop making brilliancy. So brilliant. God, I suck at this game. But things went my way twice in a row, so now I have a win streak of 4. I played 2 games yesterday and won both of them, so that's why. And the funny thing is, I keep making all these terrible blunders, but my opponents still find a way to lose. And check, check. I mean, guys, if this doesn't deserve a like and subscribe, I don't know what does. The music stopped playing long ago.
Hey.
But I mean, who needs music when you have my beautiful voice? Okay, I'm just glazing. I'm glazing at this point. Wow, what a game. What a game. I mean, of course, guys, with activity like this, right, who's surviving? And from this point on, I played all the best moves. Every single move, computer line. Brilliant. I feel like a king right now. You know, I didn't have this idea that I was going to just sweep going into the streams. I thought I was going to start my stream and I was going to go into a game and I was just going to like get pounded into the dirt over and over and I was going to embarrass myself. It's been a great 2 games today. Like, honestly, I'm starting to believe I might be GM. Not that far. But, I mean... yeah. Amazing stuff. So, 1380, guys. 1380. Hey, Geotail, have a great night. It was really nice to have you around on stream. And to everybody who's tuned in so far, can I just say I appreciate you a lot for being here. Not everybody would be willing to support tiny, small, meager guy like me, so... In reality, I mean, when there's players like Hikaru, there's players like, I don't know, Gotham, you got these 2800s, and you got these super GMs. Thank you for watching me specifically. Just a puny 1380 right here, but I did win a couple of games, and also I have a very low battery, so let me... Yeah, so you guys might notice in the previous streams I was in my bedroom / closet, and this time you can see behind me some of this kitchen stuff. The reason is my battery is kind of weird, or the charger I should say. It stops charging depending on where you plug it in, and also its mood and like very ridiculous stuff. So I moved over to the kitchen to see if I could get better charge because I was not getting charge at my bedroom, and that might change. That might change. Also, it's not even a bedroom, it doesn't have a bed. It's just my closet, I guess. Which is why I'm in the kitchen anyway, so... But I feel like 2 games is pretty good for today. I feel like 2 games is enough. If I play a 3rd one, I'm probably gonna lose. I'm probably gonna get pounded into the dirt. So let's do something different, guys. Because, honestly, I'm exhausted. If I play another game, I might collapse. Let's go to leeches and do some puzzles, how about that? just normal puzzles. Let's see. It is white to move, and I feel like I might have to end stream soon at this rate if the battery, the charge keeps doing this to me. But frankly, it's a little bit unbearable. Think you need a chest tutor? That's fine. Everybody's been there, and my battery just straight up won't do the thing where it charges. I have an idea. I'm moving you guys to a different location. You're coming with me. Ends abruptly, you guys know why. This battery thing is not working with me right now. Working against me. So, I need to get things straightened out here. Yeah, I get it. Battery running low. Jeez. That is really annoying if you guys can hear that. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be possible because you guys, my battery is with me. I might have to put here right now. Either way, about the puzzle, I do see an idea. I'm thinking F3, threatening mate. If Rook goes up to the second rank to pin my pawn, I can promote and then deliver the mate. So just very quickly, let's do this. Come on. It's not letting me because this freaking stupid pattern message. I swear. Yo, this is not nice at all. The stream might end abruptly, and it's because of my battery. I'm sorry. You're coming back with me to the kitchen. I sincerely apologize for this. Eventually, I'm going to get a better setup where none of this is an issue. Well, you guys, I guess, since my laptop is working against me right now, this is going to be the end of the stream. Because unless, okay, so this is my idea. F4, he pins the pawn, I promote, and what do you mean not take the rook? Because it's stalemate. And that's why I lose at chess. Sorry, I was rushing it too. I shouldn't have rushed it. I was rushing it because of my battery. You're gonna get help from the chess Discord? Well, good luck with that. I'm not sure if that would be my first go-to. I've never been to the chess Discord, but I don't know, might be a good place to start. No, I'm not saying they're not reliable. I'm just saying it's fine to get advice from people. You can also get uh, advice from YouTube, which is where I get most of my advice from. Hit or miss? Yeah, I mean, I'm talking from my experience in a different chess community, which is the Gotham server. On God, most toxic server I've ever been in. That stuff is feral. It's wild. Anyway, I think the best move here is kind of obvious, G4, because reasons. Trust me, Judah, we all miss the big picture. Ask Sanjay. Sanjay is way better than me. He's 1900 and he still makes poor decisions at many times, especially since he plays a lot of blitz. Sanjay, you need to play some rapid and classical. I'm watching you. But way stronger than me. I recommend talking to Sanjay. Sanjay has probably a lot of good advice if he feels like it. H4 here, maybe? H4, queen takes. Because if queen takes pawn, then I can take the bishop. And then I'm very happy. But he's already up on bishop. How many pawns? It would be... I get... On h4, queen takes h4. Take the bishop with peck, also hitting another pawn. That looks like a winning queen endgame, but I'm not sure. Queen takes. Oh, it's just so difficult to be sure here. H4, pawn takes, I fork, if takes this, I fork. Takes with the queen, I take the bishop. King goes here, I take that pawn. Opponent is threatening this check. So it might be best to try to force a trade of queens. Take check here. Takes that pawn. I'm just convinced that h4 is a good move. So I can take the bishop. And this should at least bring it to equality, but based on pawn count alone, it would give the idea that I am winning. But I feel like I would find a way to throw this position if I was the one playing. Instead of stockfish. I know. Next time. He's looking at. See, here comes Sanjay with the great advice. I do recommend that you play slower time controls, of course, because like Sanjay said, it takes time to see all of the pieces that are staring at everything else, look at different ideas and tactics, which is how you grow your understanding of the game, right? At first you're going to go into it and you're going to have no idea what you're doing. But if you look at a board long enough and if you're confused about it for long enough, you try to notice patterns and positions and everything, you'll start to find a little bit of your way around. That's how I got to the point that I am today. Not to say that I'm good, I still suck at the game pretty much, but you improve a lot by struggling. That's what I know. And the more time that you spend struggling in chess, the better you get. I like 15-10 because I get a lot of time to think, and not only does it help me improve at the game, I feel like I personally just play much better with more time. I play with time increments because I don't like flagging. And puzzles also, like he said, so what I'm doing right now, you can find free puzzles on leeches. If you go on chess.com, they're very capitalistic, so they're gonna try to take your money for unlimited puzzles. Leeches, you can do them unlimited for free, so there you go. So here, what happens, they give you a position. I'm trying to find the best move here. Me personally, I'm already thinking about rook f3, because rook f3 hits the queen, right? And if the queen moves somewhere, I'm just going to play queen g3, and that looks like GG. Queen g3, king here, rook here. Wait, rook f3, king moves away, just hypothetically. King g3, king here. But then the rook also controls important squares. Rook f3, queen goes back. Queen g3, take, that doesn't work. Queen f3, rook here. Queen could defend. So maybe rook f3 is not that good. I'm still not completely discarding the idea, however. The idea being, of course, rook f3, if pawn takes, queen g3, king here, takes here. Take with the pawn, I'm threatening mate. The queen tries to defend somehow, I can bring another pawn into the attack. This is difficult, man. Rook f3, pawn takes, check here. Here. Pawn. Queen defends, I give a check, he goes here. I bring my pawn one step closer and it looks like GG from there. Rook f3, queen takes, I take with the pawn, rook f3, queen moves over here. Queen e1. Queen e1, rook g3, queen f1. e3. But that's probably too slow. What about queen f5? I'm thinking queen f5, threatening queen takes e5. If the queen goes back to defend, I've probably still got some check on f4. And then that would be over and done. So queen f5 is looking like my best idea right now. I wouldn't spot this in a real game though. I think queen f5 is the winning idea. Oh, there goes my idea. Are you serious? Queen f5 doesn't work? Oh, because rook takes e6. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Queen f5, rook e6. Yeah, I saw that now. After I got told I'm wrong, so I would have failed if this was a real game. What else? Rook f3, king, queen e1. Takes, I go here. What about rook f2? Queen here. Jesus. And I also need to plug my computer back in. I promise I'm going to end stream soon. I just really want to solve this one. It looks so difficult. Rook f3 can't work because of queen e1. And of course then there's rook g3. But then my attack is gone after that, and there's d takes e6. Or even rook takes e6, which looks scary. No, yeah, that counts as winning. If... Let me type it first. It does count as winning. If your opponent forfeits, that means they probably thought they were going to lose and they conceded victory, so you do win, even though you didn't checkmate. Yeah, honestly, Sanjay, I am not sure what to do here. Oh my god, wait. Am I stupid? Oh, I'm so stupid, am I not? Oh, oh wait. Is it literally just queen g3 check? Queen g3, queen g3, pawn takes, king takes, and e3. I hate this freaking puzzle. I hate this puzzle so much. This puzzle boils my veins. It was... I feel so infuriated. Huh? What? Wait, this is not as simple as I initially thought. I mean, I guess I can win a pawn or two if my opponent is tripping on something good. But my opponent is stockfish in every puzzle, so that is something I should think about. Initially I thought about rook b7, but rook b7, queen b4 blocks the threat. Also, rook f8 looks nice, but I'm not sure. Jesus. These endgame puzzles are always tricky. at rook fb8. Or at least I would be looking at it if this battery wasn't doing its thing. I'm just gonna play it. It's not right. Of course it's not right. Why would it be right? I can't get anything right. That would be ridiculous. It's rook e2, isn't it? I should have known. Of course it's rook e2. Let me burn this one into my head. Actually, this looks like a very important tactical motif. Sorry I'm so quiet, I'm just really focusing on this one. This thing keeps breaking my focus every time I have this. You know what? It is currently 12:27. Maybe I should go to bed. Wrong about this. I'm right about this. Huh, what a rare instance. I mean, my king needs to hide in the corner, of course. You know what, guys? My computer is really struggling here, so I'm gonna start closing some tabs. Uh, say bye to the chess overlay because it's just my face now. And actually, I feel like I should probably have a scene for that. So, and I'm just going to copy this and put it here, and put face here, and I'm gonna put like chat. Let me get the chat. So I think today's stream was nice. Won a couple games, lost a couple puzzles. Not gonna lie, I was getting desperate. Definitely, my tool is telling me nobody's even watching this anyway. At this point, it's getting pretty late. I might as well just end stream. But if there is anybody still here, I just want to say thank you for sticking it throughout. For some reason, if you're still here, thank you so much for yes keeping me company at this point because not playing games, the puzzles are going terribly. I'm dealing with my computer. I think that is the cue to probably just end it here. But it was a good stream and we had some nice games. So thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure when I'm going to stream again, but I hope it's going to be as fun as this time every single other time. So yeah, not really sure